Hello, everybody. Long time no see. Welcome to the lounge. I haven't really gone anywhere. In fact, it's not that I have even been offline a whole lot. I've been online regularly and posting things. It's just most of them have been tweets. See, in the past, if I had like something, clawing at me that I had to get out, like something about crypto or politics or whatever, I tried to make a video. But with Twitter now being the free speech platform, I'm really making an effort to do more posts on there, especially since those of you on this channel largely appreciate the kind of struggles I've gone through as far as having free speech restrictions on various platforms. But yeah, as I said, everything is actually really good. I'm keeping busy, working a lot. I never ended up doing that coop building thing because after building the one coop, I realized, man, I do not want to build coops for a living. And instead, I'm doing more like a Nerf blaster mobile party thing for kids' birthday parties. That's been interesting. And otherwise, we're doing a lot of gardening in the backyard. And so I thought, hey, maybe I'll do a little video and give you guys a tour of what we've been up to. Me and my wife, and really primarily my wife is in charge of the non-cannabis side of the garden, so she'll be showing us around. But back here, you guys can also see my girls for the main channel. Show them real quick. They're doing real well. Got really bright green healthy stems that I'm very happy with. This one right here is in a 5-gallon container and it's been topped once, and it's the same as this one in a 20-gallon container that's been topped once, and neither one of them is being low stress trained, and my goal on the main channel will be ultimately to show the difference that they get to, and I predict this one will be about 4 or 5 times the size of the one in the 5-gallon. And the rest here are just kind of being low stress trained in various ways. Some topped, some thinned. Just going to be a different thing to look at. But other than that, I see here comes Nathalie. Hello.
Hello.
So Nathalie is actually kind of more in charge of the garden, and she's going to show us around and what's been going on. So let's wander on this way. And here's what we're growing. So this right here is peas, and as you guys can see, they're quite far along. We direct seeded these peas, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, right into the ground. And how far are they from harvest, would you say?
I think they're about a month.
Okay.
If you look really closely, you can see that the flowers are starting to form here.
Ah, very nice. Yeah, there you go. So these are about to start flowering. Last year they got really crazy. They got too tall because we started them too early. But this year we got a better handle on it. Here's our ever-suffering cucumbers. They're looking a bit better, but we've had real struggles with them. We
There's a flower here on one of them.
Yeah, flowers are starting to appear, so we will get some cucumbers. Yeah, we've had all kinds of issues with them. It's been difficult transplanting them, and we've even had our chickens rip a couple out, so we had to replace them, and we direct planted those, and those are actually going pretty well. And what is this here that we've got going on?
So these are sunflower plants, and their goal is just to attract pollinators for the cucumbers.
Yeah, so like we don't mind sunflowers as far as eating them, but the goal of these is to get some more pollinators here. And that's a pretty common tactic, using various plants that help in pollination. Okay, and now we're in the next garden bed. What do we have going on in this one?
So here we have a lot. We have watermelons growing.
Okay,
We have some marigold, and that's again to attract the pollinators.
okay.
And then to use the space more efficiently, we have onions. We have a row of lettuce that's going to start here, and then more watermelons here. And we even have a flower that's started on one of
Oh,
the
there we
plants.
go. Watermelons are tricky because they both need a whole lot of time in warm weather to grow, and you kind of got to help them out when it comes to pollination if you really want a good amount of watermelons to form. But these are going to get pretty crazy. We're going to have to like fold them in here like an accordion or a Tetris or something. And sorry, what are these right here? More marigolds?
Yeah, marigold.
Okay. So we have about 8 of them in total. Okay, and next garden bed, we have peppers.
Yes, we have peppers, and then we have some parsley that's going to act as some shade for in the summer
Yeah,
to keep the soil from drying out.
yeah, this parsley may not look like much now, but it's gonna get pretty nutty.
And then we have basil over here, and these ones have already been topped a couple times, so they're really getting bushy.
Yeah, basil really goes nuts when you top it, and you can top it really, really fast. So, yeah, look at that. Going way better than last year, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, and these are our tomatoes, and every year they overwhelm us with their size and scope and abilities. So this year we really got them cordoned off. So explain what we did here.
So we're going to be using these cages here to try to contain them. You can see that they kind of lean all over the place, so I have to use this string, and we use cotton string. So at the end of the year, you can just compost the whole plant.
Yeah.
And we expect that they will get crazy, so we put these posts so we can put more string if we need to contain them.
Exactly. So we'll see how far out of hand they get, but so far it's end of May, pretty much last day of May as we film this. No, it's the 27th actually, and we already have flowers starting to form on these. Okay, and then there's this bed where we have potatoes. Tell us what's involved with these potatoes over the next couple months.
Well, this is my first year doing potatoes, so I'm not sure how it'll turn out, but we have two different varieties, and I guess as it develops, we'll have to hill the potatoes as they start to stick out.
And there's also something else here.
Yeah, this is just green onion.
Okay, just a good little filler on the side here.
Yeah.
And we have quite a few rows of potatoes here.
Yeah.
Until we reach the cauliflower.
Yeah, this will be cauliflower.
Yeah. And this cauliflower is also starting to get pretty nuts pretty quickly. Any particular strategy to growing these, or you just let them go?
Apparently, this is going to be white cauliflower. So if you want it to stay nice and white, when the cauliflower starts to develop, you can fold the leaves over with an elastic to reduce the exposure to the sun.
Ooh.
And it helps it stay white.
That's neat. And then over there, that's kind of a work in progress. We have a raspberry bed. We actually found a local fellow with some really good genetics where he gets a couple yields per season and he gets really great yields. So we got a few little sprouts off him, and hopefully over the years these will get big and propagate further, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we have one more bed. This is our lettuce and carrot bed. What else am I missing? Is that all there is?
There's also dill on this side here.
Okay, where's the dill? Is that this right here?
It's this row
closest
to you.
See, they're just a little bit, they're similar to the carrots, but not quite. And we are going to have a good amount of carrots. We have had birds picking them out a lot, which has been annoying. So we got some pinwheels. Unfortunately, so far the birds seem to be just kind of ignoring most of the pinwheels, but maybe they're scaring a few of them away. And then we have some lettuce. What kind of lettuce do we have?
We have Grand Rapids, which is this one.
Okay.
And then we also have Butter Crunch, which are two varieties that are fairly sweet and easy to grow. Okay,
yeah, because we've grown lettuce a bunch of times, and it's always like a game of, okay, is it going to be too bitter, and when do we pull it, and is too much sunlight going to affect it? So we think we got good varieties for sort of the interior BC growing conditions.
Yeah.
And then otherwise there's the hens that are still happy and healthy, although I ended up not doing that smart pot chicken bath thing because it kind of kept falling in on itself, the sides of it anyway. But other than that, our water barrel's been working out, and these hens are all pretty happy and healthy. Yeah, so we've been pretty good, haven't we?
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys, that's our quick little garden update I wanted to give you all. Hope you've been well. I will have more episodes in the future, just not sure what it'll be about since all those little kind of day to day topics get covered off on Twitter. And yeah, if you're keeping up with the main channel, we're going to keep going with the Giants and Dwarves episodes. And those girls back there are going to get pretty wild. Either way, it's been good seeing you. Subscribe, hit that like button if you're new here. And beyond that, we'll see you all soon. Bye bye.